guys, it's Brielle, and I wanted to take a minute just to kind of show you guys a couple of my favorite sensory toys. I know I've talked about a couple times that I do have sensory processing disorder, and that it makes life difficult for me just because of like sensory overload problems, but it also is kind of nice because I get a lot of the calming effect of having like a sensory toy. It really helps keep me calm. Sometimes it just makes me happy in general. And I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite toys that I use to produce that feeling. I will let you know that a couple of these toys are not really like normally sensory toys. Like they're, obviously I use them that way, but some of them definitely are not. Like this first one. So this toy is actually a makeup sponge. I really like it just because it's very soft. It's nice to like touch like this and squish and stuff like that. I really enjoy it. I think they feel very silky, but they also feel like very stretchy, stuff like that. So I like to have one of these with me a lot. They're small, they're easy to carry. That one's obviously kind of dirty, but I just think they're kind of cute. Another thing that I like to use is this fabric. So this fabric was, we purchased it originally for a handle cover, which I still have. However, I like to carry the fabric around as well. It's very soft. It's a minky fabric and it has little gold stars on it. And the different feeling between the really soft minky and the gold stars is just really calming for me. Plus, pieces of fabric are stretchy, so that's another thing that I like about it, and I think it's pretty. I rub it on my hands, I rub it on my face, sometimes I'll rub it like on my arms or something. I do wash this regularly, so it has lost a little bit of the softness. However, it is still very nice to keep in my purse and stuff like that. Yeah. Another one that I keep in my purse is this. This is an essential oil. I am not a huge fan of like the oil industry or anything like that. I don't really believe in like a lot of that kind of stuff. However, this has been really nice for me. So inside of it, there is a little roller ball, and that roller ball is what applies the essential oil. So it's actually a blackberry, sage. I like it because number one, it smells really good, and number two, it just, the roller ball, I don't know why I like it so much, but it just provides like a really calming effect when I rub it on my skin. Usually I put it on my wrists, just like down the center of my wrist on both sides. It just really helps. I have to remember with this one that it is full of essential oil, so I can't just keep rubbing it over and over like I normally would want to, otherwise I'm just gonna like be covered in oil at that point. The oily feeling is not my favorite. I used to have an empty one of these that I would just rub on myself, and that was really nice. However, I have since lost that, so I've been using this and just trying to be like more careful about like rubbing too much on. Now, this guy is one of my favorites because he also has like sort of like a sentimental value. He is a little Squish Mallow fox keychain guy that I usually keep on my backpack. Sometimes I've kept it on Arlo's gear, but he's squishy. And he's stretchy and stuff, so I really like him. But I got him from Michaela's younger sister when I was helping her clean her room, and I really like him. I think he's really cute, and he also reminds me of Michaela and her family, so he makes me happy. Along the same vein as that last one, this is a little poodle guy that my friend Michaela and her mom got for me. He's a poodle, obviously, which, you know, I love poodles. I'm eventually going to color him to look like Arlo, but for right now, he's just the way he is. He has, like, this soft, like, short fur hair on him. I don't know what it is, but when I rub it, it feels good. And then he's also very like solid, so like holding him is like very nice, and he's like a little bit weighted, so that's nice as well. So I just like keeping him on my bedstand just to be kind of calming and remind me of my friend and her family as well. This guy has definitely seen better days, but this is a little banana, and it is actually filled with, I believe it's Kinetic Sand. I got it at Walgreens. Nothing hugely special here, but I have had this one probably like out of these guys, probably a bit like longer than the others. It's really stretchy, and then it can like form weird shapes, and it'll like hold that shape and stuff. So it's just kind of weird, but then you can squish it and roll it and stuff. It's kind of like just having kinetic sand, but it doesn't like spill out. But he's dirty, and he's got hair on him, kind of gross. And he's got like paint peeling off or whatever that is. So I don't play with him too much anymore. I really liked him because you can like hit him against things and he doesn't really do anything. I just really liked having him around. But he is dirty, but I don't really have a way to clean him because the last time I had another one of these before, and I tried to clean him using water, and he got all sticky, and I cannot stand sticky. I will die. So I have been like trying to keep myself from cleaning him with water because I know that he'll get sticky, and I don't want him to get sticky because he's better dirty than like causing me to go into a sensory overload. With the stickiness, I'll like have a meltdown. So that's the way he is now. I just don't use him as much because of the fact that he's dirty. Now we have like an actual sensory toy. Well, I guess the last one was too, but the first couple definitely weren't. This is a little Cupcake Guy. I got him at a store in Madison in the mall. He smells really good. He smells like strawberries, and when you squish him, he can get really small. Then he's kind of like slow rising, and then he's very soft. I just like the feeling of squishies. So it's a squishy. And I told myself I'd never buy one because I never saw the purpose, but like I just love the feeling. He looks pretty good on camera, but he is kind of discolored in person. He's kind of blue up here, which is fine, not that big of a deal. The purpose isn't to look nice, but he feels good. He's got a different feeling up here. It's a lot more like bumpy up here, and then it's kind of smoother down here. So that's kind of nice. And then the different textures of the fruits, just kind of being able to go like this, feels good, that kind of stuff. So yeah, here's another actual like toy that's meant for, you know, sensory stimulation. This is a Squish Mallos. So if you guys have heard of Squish Mallos, they're like one of the competing brands. I like these ones a lot, but I definitely do like, well, I don't know which one I like better. Probably these ones, because it's like having a harder version of a squishy, like an actual squishy, inside of here. So Squish Mallos, it's more like pulled apart cotton, and then in here is like an actual squishy, and then the outside has like the short fur, like short hair sort of stuff that the Squish Mallos also have. So I like to pull on these guys. I got this at Walgreens around the same time that I got the banana. There was like one day when my therapist was like, you need new sensory toys, you broke all your old ones. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. He's got two little feet down here, and he's a little sheep. I love sheep. And then you squish him, and he's like pretty slow rising. He's harder to squish. So if I'm having like a hard time moving around, it's probably not a good day for me to have him out. But he also smells like strawberries, so that's nice. And he's very cute. Look at his little star eyes. They're so adorable. He's so cute. That same day, I also got this guy. So I got the banana and the sheep and this Hamburger guy all together. So this Hamburger guy also has like the short fur, except he also has like sensory stuff on the outside. He's got these little seeds on the top that are nice for rubbing, and then the embroidered eyes and face. And then this lettuce flips up and down, which is nice. And it's also got the little fur on it, and the ridges are cut, so it feels like more fabric-like. And then he's got his little limbs, which are kind of fun to play with. They have the short hair on one side, and then on the other side it's more of like a felt. And then he's also a squishy, obviously, so he's like very squishy and slow rising and stuff. It's really nice. He's adorable. I love him. Let me see what brand he is. Well, it's not gonna tell me. Yeah, I don't really know what brand he is, but I think he's really cute. So, yeah. Now, these guys, I did not originally get as a sensory toy, but that's kind of what they became. They all have this, like, short hair that you can, like, push one way and then push the other way to help change their color and stuff. That, like, you get on a lot of nicer stuffed animals. And obviously, this is one of my favorite shows, We Bare Bears. I love this show. I watch it all the time. And just the fact that they're very simple characters is really nice. But then also, this stack is magnetic. So they come apart, but then they also clip back onto each other. And they can go in like different orders and stuff, and it's, I don't know, I think they're really cute. And then I love the feeling of just the click together. The feeling of the magnets clicking together, but it isn't like too insanely intense like a stronger magnet. And then the fur is very nice, and they also have kind of a squishy interior, which is nice as well. So yeah. This guy is pretty fuzzy. So you guys might have seen these. These are not vegan. These were made from llama hair that were like, or llama or alpaca hair that's like shaved off the llama or alpaca. And my stepsister that I used to have that's on my dad's side got this for me from, I believe, Ireland, somewhere in Europe. But he's very fluffy. Does not smell very good. I think that's just because I've had him for a long time, and you know, like, I don't know how to take care of the hair very well, which is like my own fault, obviously, but I don't play with him too much. However, he was originally purchased for me as a sensory toy. So yeah, there he is. These guys are definitely not sensory toys. These are slippers. So you can see there's the hole. They're very stretchy, but the inside is the same as the outside. So it has like these little holes. I don't know if you can see my finger poking through, but it's all got these little holes and it's very fuzzy on it. So putting these on my feet is really nice, and when I'm having like a day where I'm more sensory seeking than sensory sensitive, I will wear these because they feel really nice. The bottom is just normal. It's got like the non-slip stuff on them, but the top is all this fuzzy stuff that has like the holes in it. It's very nice and breathable. So I really like wearing those. Now I have got a ton of these guys. I couldn't even pick all of them up. So they all have different little foods on the top. They were in the Easter section this year at Walmart. And I'd been looking for something that's like Kinetic Sand, but a little bit lighter and a little bit smaller so that I can carry it around. So this guy has peanut butter and jelly. I'll get one that hasn't been opened so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is a brand new peanut butter and jelly one. You get like a bunch of them in one package of these, which I think I only paid like $6 or $7 for it because I got it like after Easter was over from the clearance section. So when you open it up, it's got something stamped on it. I think it's grapes, something like that. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. It's just a couple bumps. But then you take it out of the little thingy, and there's that. So there it is. And basically it's like Kinetic Sand. So it'll do like the whole drop thing. And it's not sticky. It is very soft. It is doesn't stick to anything really. It's just very light and fluffy, like regular Kinetic Sand. It's just kind of an off-brand Kinetic Sand, I guess. So this is actually called Cloud Sand. And it's by Sentos. So here's the one big problem I have with these guys. They smell terrible. I can't. Like, the first smell that you get is like okay, and then you get this like after taste but smell, and it's just horrible. I don't know what it is, but it's really bad. Let me see how many I have. I have 2 peanut butter and jelly ones. One of these blue snow cone cotton candy guys. 2 of these green, I'm like assuming it's soda. Kind of looks like soda. I don't know. What do you guys think? 2 of these like red but also white, definitely cotton candy guys. This definitely smells a little bit like cotton candy. 1 pink bubblegum guy, and 1 orange one that I'm assuming is like daisy or sunflower. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I don't really know what it looks like. Let me know down in the comments if you figure out what any of those were that I couldn't figure out, or if you have better guesses than me. They don't have like labels on them that tell you like what flavor they are, and then the box also didn't, so. So in total, I've got 9 of these little guys, a couple different flavors, a few duplicates, but they're all really nice. I do like playing with them, and it's nice to have them in such a small container that I can like take places. I put 1 in my purse. Usually I keep a blue one in my purse just because I like the color blue. But, you know, sometimes I switch it around. I'm planning on sending a couple of these to my friends to see if they like them too. I know a couple of my friends have a couple different sensory disabilities, and I'm pretty sure they'd like these. So moving on to another thing that is definitely not a toy. These are Crocs. These are not the Crocs I normally wear. These are ones that I splatter painted with my Aunt Suzanne, which I've talked about in a previous video. Side is broken and everything. These are ones that I used when I was visiting her and we were spray painting things and stuff. But basically Crocs, if you guys are unaware, are really great for people with sensory disabilities because you can usually get like a half size bigger, and then it feels like your foot is not touching too many things all at once. The bumpy stuff on the bottom is really nice. The air holes on the top are great, and then the feedback that you get from walking on it for me has been awesome. It definitely, I can like feel the ground through my feet, which is great because I need to have that response from my shoes. So these are awesome. I don't wear them all the time, obviously, but I do have a pair that I wear to work that are part of my work uniform that have been great for such a long time for me. Hi. Hey, can I call you back in just a second? I'm filming a video. I'll call you back. This one is too difficult to get off my backpack. However, it's really fun. I love it. I got it at a store in the mall again. It's a keychain, but I really don't want to take it off of here. So it is a squishy French fries to go with my squishy hamburger. So I really like these guys. They're really, oh, it's just so soft. I should almost take it off of here so that I can carry it around. But I love it. It's been awesome to have. I need to figure out a safer way to keep it on the keychain because I don't think that's very safe. Or I just need to give up the keychain in general and just carry it around like this because this is fine. So, and then some secret ones that I keep in my purse. Shh, don't tell anybody. I have this guy, which I got when I was out shopping at Walgreens with Michaela's mom. He is a little puppy. He's from the same company that the sheep is from, Squeezamals. And he's just a little mint chocolate chip puppy, so I squeeze him. He's nice. He also smells like mint chocolate chip. And then I have 2 other ones that I just found. This one is from my friend Michaela. She made me this like thing to put my fist in because basically I would go through Walmart, and whenever we would see yarn like this like big puffy yarn, I would just stick my fingers in it. Don't know why I would do that, but it felt so good and I loved it. And it's like this right now where there's like a hole in the bottom and you can just put your hand in and squeeze it and just have your fingers through it and stuff like that. There's a little ball on the inside that I can just put my fingers straight in without poking them out through the front. I really like it. However, it is not like, you know, it's not travelable. I can't like take it places. So what we're planning on doing is cutting this apart and then wrapping it around my Yup harness handle and just having like a few layers of it on there for me to stick my fingers in. So I'm really excited to do that with this. However, I really like having it like this because then you can like use it as a pillow and stuff like that. But it'll definitely be more used as a Yup handle cover. I do have like a beanbag chair and like a couple blankets that I use for like sensory play and stuff like that, but these are just like the toys that I have. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in whatever I make next, which will be pretty soon because I have almost nothing to do right now. because I'm home. Alright, bye!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and